On that outstanding note, we get the chance to thank not only Alex as one of the speakers, but all the speakers today. A big round of applause for all our speakers. Yes, we are nearing the end, and yes, I'm allowed to stand on stage. For some of you know how hard that will have been, but there's someone else that I think is in the audience that we're going to need to encourage up. But before I do that, we are nearing the partying part. We are going to head out to the campfire, you might say, or down to the Greek restaurant might be a better term for this event, to mix and mingle and share those ideas. We do have some wine that may be needed to get the conversation flowing some more, probably not after the energy in this room today. I want to thank you as an audience for a big round of applause for that energy. Thank you. Now we get the chance. We have the wonderful team that has been curated wonderfully. She's organised us, she's inspired us, put together the whole flow of the program, the concept of it, everything. A huge, heartfelt round of applause to Bess Hepworth. Come on up, Bess.
Surely I couldn't be caught for words. This is what happens when a good friend of mine tells me to read a book. For those that know me, I get a little excited, I get a little passionate. And not only do I read books, and I don't read a lot, which is possibly a good thing, when I read a book like this, and profoundly changed my life. Viktor Frankl, you guys got a one-on-one like no one else on this earth today about what exactly embodies and personifies the idea and the principles of Viktor Frankl. I read this book, I was inspired, and I needed more. So I Googled, I Amazoned, and I found this one, and this is not a marketing plug that he's asked me to do. Prisoners of Our Thoughts, Alex Patakos. I could not believe that I found something else that was not only about Viktor Frankl, but by a guy who was a friend, who Dr. Frankl was a mentor to, and who now has the legacy in Alex and Elaine and fellow disciples. I talked about Alex's book. I talked about Viktor Frankl in work that I've done over the last few years, inspiring kids, humbly trying, inspiring corporations to do the things that you've heard about today, finding meaning, anthro-capitalism, something that was talked about this week. And I talked and had up on the screen, think about the prisoners of your thoughts. Not long after that, I was on Facebook, and as you know, I'm a bit of an urban hippie in the social media field, so that happens. A friend posted, wouldn't have even known the impact. Jewish friend of mine posted about this guy in Israel, this crazy, crazy dude who takes rockets, shrapnel, nuclear weapons, and molds it down and turns it into forms of artwork, the metaphor being rockets to roses. I could not believe it. I Googled. He hasn't written a book, so we don't own that. But after this week, he probably will move that on. He is writing some books, actually, I lie. I started talking about that to kids, immediately built it into my work, talking about what are the rockets in your mind? Can we turn them into roses? The same with corporations. What are the rockets stopping you guys? How can we turn them into roses? Because you're prisoners of your thoughts. This crazy, crazy story I'm sharing with you, and I probably should put a counter on because I'll get a little excited. But, but as you can sort of see how this has come about, I just don't even know the words. Humble, profound, it's ridiculous is what's going on in this town in my life right now is absolutely ridiculous. I got the TEDx license. Many of you know I've been involved in the TEDx community as a volunteer, coordinator, social media, just junkie, TEDx junkie. And now I'm a birth junkie, thanks to the amazing Kathy, who was a huge part of my life and my wife's for our son too. So that everybody that's been a part of today, the class of 213, the speakers, seriously guys, you just killed it today. I just cannot believe it. Whether you're on the professional stage internationally or like Pad and Shuman, who are not regularly around on the circuit, Kathy, just ridiculous how much you've put into this. For those that don't know about the talks that you give, they're not insert new name here. They're specifically crafted. It wasn't prerequisite that they mention the word resilience, radical, Viktor Frankl, but these speakers have embodied this idea, this thing I'm still figuring out how to define it, but thanks to Gwen, we're figuring it out on paper. But I just, yeah, it's been incredible. The week itself has been, Radical Resilience Week was born out of wanting to make this an amazing experience for the wider community of Hong Kong to be a part of what's going on. We've been very limited by our license, and so we created this crazy week. But I sent a LinkedIn message to Alex, just telling him that we were doing this. He didn't know me, just, hello, little Bessie Hepworth here. And lo and behold, literally within hours, I believe, he responded. We got talking, and then he very humbly let me know about his wife, Elaine, and international best-selling author. So then I'm like, 2 for 1 special. And I'm getting this not in chronological order, but Yaron, I decide nothing to lose. If I'm doing this thing on resilience and radical, meaning like just crazy stories you guys can't afford not to hear, may as well contact Yaron Bob. There he is on Facebook. Guess what his profile is? One of these little babies. And so here we are now. I guess what I hope to share with you is you have nothing to lose by reaching out. I'm so humbled to share this day with you. This little thing in the corner here is something that Yaron's built as well. It's a TEDx, yes, but it's actually a missile. The messages that everyone's sharing today, I just hope that you can carry on to your own life and to those that need to hear it, because we couldn't share this with more people, so please do that on our behalf. Our tribe's been amazing. I'm going to get cut, I know. Our sponsors, it's been a profound...
You're not allowed to mention sponsors, you're not allowed to mention sponsors.
No, not their names, but I have such a deep respect and relationship or understanding of what it is to have sponsors. We started with 0. I'm sorry to ask you to indulge me. And my tribe, who are
Yes, I'm going to give you some more mic time. Don't panic. But it's not for what you're going to do.
No, I'm going to stop. But anyway, you can probably tell. Are you sure? And I just 1 more minute.
No.
Oppa! Okay.
Hold that one.
Sorry.
Because I want to keep your punchline.
Uh-oh.
Because you've got your glasses on, so you can't use that excuse.
Uh-oh.
Hold this in front of you.
Oh, no. What is this?
It's a lemon. It's a little message that you need to read out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
You can't?
No, I need a radio man for this.
Alrighty. Dear Bess, creativity is especially expressed in the ability to make connections, to make associations, to turn things around and express them in a new way. And we are humbled by your creativity. It has been an incredible journey. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, your tribe.
In closing, to my amazing wife and our son Flynn, who hopefully will hear this from me one day when Mummy says she's really sorry for missing another play date because of the bigger picture. She's sort of a TEDx widow recently. Support and belief in me, even when I can't finance my dreams. The fact that she helps me, she loves me anyway. Just thank you so much. The only way to make it. Sorry. Can I just say one more thing? I'm sorry. So, in one more closing, I'm really sorry. You can go if you don't know me. I don't blame you. In choosing when to run this day, I wanted it to be at a time that my dad could be here. And it's my son's first birthday, our son's, in a few days' time. So I thought, brilliant, let's cook it up in April. That sounds cool. Talking about TEDx widow, but in terms of radical resilience, my dad was a widow quite early in his life, a few years younger than me. 3 kids under 5 he raised, and he's my hero. And I'm really thrilled to share. Thank you.
No.
Okay.
At that point, Bess, thank you, Bess.
And thank you to the tribe. You're incredible.
Okay, Bess, thank you. Now it's like a Monopoly game. It's a bit like a Monopoly game. After the campfire session, that's where we're heading to now. Bess, stand up. Go directly to the campfire with your wonderful wife, Kirsty. Do not pick up another crazy idea for the next 2 weeks. You want to keep your friends and family. Give Kirsty and Flynn a huge hug from the 100+ people. That is a hug from each one of us in the room today for creating TEDxHappyValley. Let's head to the campfire, guys. Thank you very much.